Y'all hear it, man. Young and Hefe is finally finna tell us in his own words exactly what happened with that infamous squabbly wobbly drop it like it's hot that he got into in the LA County Jail. We finna jump into this Kantiana, man. Red dot to the left. Not red dot to the left. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button for everything we got going on. Let's get into it.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipients of Hot Topics, man, and it's me, myself, man, and this internet stuff, man, about, you know what I'm saying, these squabbles, man. So I'm going to briefly get into this, man, you know what I'm saying, for y'all that's out here placing false narratives, you know what I'm saying. We going to debunk all that right now, you know what I'm saying. I could go post for post and just, answer dudes and put dudes' names in there and all that with the content, but I'm not going to do.
This call is being recorded.
Briefly talk about this, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to wait for something else. If that something else comes,
the call is being recorded, but you are about to talk about an assault and battery? All right. In the class of great decision making, let's see where this goes.
I'm going to really drop. So, I've been hearing on this internet, I supposed to got knocked out. I supposed to lost 2 fades. I supposed to got ran. People posting big space goes. Oh, he got in with his son. He a legendary fighter. None of that is mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? None of that mean nothing. Legendary fighters get whooped as well, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So, all these fake narratives, I ain't lost nothing, bro. I ain't lost nothing at all, you know what I'm saying? But, I've been hearing dudes come on this net talking about this.
So Young and Hefe saying that he's won all his squabbles. He ain't lost a thing. This is going to be an interesting recourse.
That happened, and if you wasn't there for yourself or you ain't talked to none of the corporates in the situation, you shouldn't be
culprits. Culprits is the word you were looking for.
Speaking, you know what I'm saying?
Corporates would mean that they represent like a building or a business or something.
And you shouldn't be falsely speaking. I know the hate is real. And, you know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying, want to see my downfall, and people want to see me lose because I've been victorious. You know what I'm saying? I've been victorious in all my bouts, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like that at all. So I hear Spider joke, you know what I'm saying, and a few other people's posting. First he come post, oh, I got beat up by 2 people. Then he come back the next day, post, oh, no. They said they'd give you the first round, but the second round, bro, you can't give me nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't give me nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened is what happened. And the only reason why I didn't speak on the situation because...
So Young Ann is maintaining that he is still holding up his undefeated title.
I got asked not to speak on the situation, you know what I'm saying? After the situation was over with, you know what I'm saying, I got asked not to speak on the situation. And the person that asked me...
Well, that went out the window.
Not to speak on the situation. I told him, like, hey, look, bro, if I feel the need to speak on it, I'm going to speak on it. You don't dictate nothing I do. You know what I'm saying? And we had some words, and that was that. So, you know what I'm saying, I didn't speak on the situation because the person asked me respectfully not to speak on the situation, that they're not somebody on social media.
Well, again, all that is just 100% out the window, it seems like. Isn't it interesting how the conversation will start off with, they asked me not to speak about it on social media, then I respected it, and then now we talking about it on social media?
They don't do the social media thing, and they don't feel that that's gang. And like I told them, bro, I've been doing this shit exceptionally, bro. You can't tell me what's gang. Like, what you don't like, I don't care. I don't care what you don't like. But when it comes to, holding the script intact and having morals and integrity, I know how to do that. And that's how I've been stepping, you know what I'm saying, the whole way. But that's why I never posted about the situation. And it wasn't my intention to post on the situation, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that the content is dry out here, and a lot of you dudes want content. A lot of people be waiting for me.
No, the content ain't dry. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. You got Big U going back and forth to court. You got Chud the Builder going flu flammaries. You got Dean the Great doing his 1-2 step with Ray J and AB. It's a lot going on, man. This is just adding to the pot.
Drop from this little jail cell that I'm in. They act like they hate when I drop. When I'm dropping and I'm talking about other people and I'm reacting to stuff, you know what I'm saying, they hate that. But, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people panties was in a bunch, you know what I'm saying, hoping that I lost, you know what I'm saying, and why I didn't speak on the situation, and I didn't speak on the situation because I got whooped. I haven't lost nothing, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, Spider, stop putting false narratives out there. And if somebody did, if this dude did tell you that, please get him on the phone and let me hear him tell you that. And then I'm going to bring some people, you know what I'm saying, from y'all side that also watched and seen what happened that can tell you what happened, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I wasn't even trying to get caught up in the internet with this situation because I got asked respectfully, like, hey, bro, can you leave this off the internet? You know what I'm saying? So, like, come on, like, read in between the lines, you know what I'm saying? Like, read in between the lines, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys, you know what I'm saying, may not be smart, you know what I'm saying, may have under that 5th grade education. And like I said, the hate is real, you know.
5th grade education, that is being generous with a lot of these dudes. 5th grade, that's extremely generous.
Saying I understand that misery loves company. Where a lot of you guys haven't been triumphant and you guys been losing.
Triumphant. Triumphant is the word that he is continuously looking for. Not trumpet, that is an instrument. Triumphant is the word that he's looking for.
You want me to lose, but I'm not you guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep stepping honorable, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep holding my integrity intact. Like I tell you guys.
This call is being recorded.
Yes,
all the time. So, like, all this false stuff, you got hit with a UFC elbow and got put out, man, that's false, bro. Like, it's funny to me. I don't know where you guys, like, get this from or, like, where this coming from. But I know somebody is talking. But like I said, I just want to hear the persons or the peoples that was involved talk. And, you know what I'm saying? And when they talk or say something, I will definitely, you know what I'm saying, drop, you know what I'm saying, my side, you know what I'm saying, the truth. And I will bring others who also seen it. Because it's funny, you know, like I said, we all can make our mouth say anything. But, you know what I'm saying, there was other people. Like, it wasn't like no situation to where, hey, it was just, you know what I'm saying, me and you know what I'm saying? There was other people that watched it, you know what I'm saying, and other people, you know what I'm saying, seen what happened as well, you know what I'm saying?
So, again, this is going to make a situation go from bad to worse because now Young Gun Hefe is saying that he's undefeated in going against the neighborhood Crips, and I'm sure that that's not going to be taken too lightly.
I said, we don't do no lies in that department, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I try to, you know, keep it keyway as far as, you know, the situation, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that, you know, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? You know, we gonna give respect where respect is given, but like, yeah, Young Gun Hefe ain't lose nothing, you know what I'm saying? Young Gun Hefe handled his business, been handling his business, gonna continue handling his business, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how that's gonna go. And that's how I know, like, a lot of you dudes don't fight, ain't been into no fights because, and where you dudes do go into fights, y'all go into fight scared, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know somebody knows something, somebody might be a boxer or a UFC fighter or no karate, and that'll scare the ish out of you, you know what I'm saying? You would go already in there defeated, you know what I'm saying? The same way Mike Tyson used to win a lot of his bouts, the defeat was already in, you know what I'm saying? You was
Young Ant said he ain't into the mind games. He gonna play how it's supposed to be played, huh?
in there for the payday, already knowing you was gonna lose. That ain't even my mentality. I got a winner mentality. So when I go into things, you know what I'm saying, my mentality is win. You know what I'm saying? Win, 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 win. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jeezy song. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality. That's always been my mentality. I would just have to lose.
I thought that was a J-Rock song. Win. Win, 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 win. Everything goes. Win, 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 win. I mean, I guess that is a Jeezy song called Win. It's a little less known, but I'm going with J-Rock.
You know what I'm saying? But that ain't happening, you know what I'm saying? Like, the faith is strong, you know what I'm saying? The skill is strong, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been stumped down. Those that's been around me, you know what I'm saying? They know the truth, you know what I'm saying? Those that's been in jail with me, they know the truth, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason why I can speak on that situation. And there's other situations I can speak on. And I'm going to just keep it real, right? Like a few weeks ago, I had like a little back and forth with Hoover Gumby, you feel me? And Hoover Gumby was just basically like, hey, bro, you know, I just feel that you shouldn't be reporting jail stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, when he first told me that, it was like kind of like, man, what, bro, I don't care what you talking about. But, you know, it be them nights and sometimes when you have time to sit back and think about stuff and stuff come upon your mind, and I was like, dang. But y'all gotta understand, there's a lot of stuff going on in this county jail. But I can report county jail stuff every day. I can report a lot of victims, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have been victims, and I ain't spoke on none of this. So like I said, Gumby, he had said something, and it did kind of touch me later on down the line to where I was like, yeah, dude, maybe be right. I shouldn't be speaking.
Hey, that's the first time Young Gun Hefe has said that he may be wrong for speaking too much about what's going on while in jail. Look at that growth and development. Shout out to him.
Certain situations that's going on in the county jail with other cards and dudes becoming victims and stuff like that. Because like I said, I can go story for story since I've been here with stuff that happened. You know what I'm saying? People who've been peanut buttered, people who've been assaulted, people who've got their legs broken. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying, who got beat up, got their food poured on top of them, got robbed, all types of stuff. I could talk about all this type of stuff. But like I said, all that do is just, furthermore, in furtherance of slander.
Niggas in there getting they peanut buttered. Niggas in there getting their food poured on them and their legs broken. It's been an interesting 2 months.
You feel me? And like it'll get other people mad because like I said, I know if I'm, coming on the internet and I'm hearing something happen to my homie and somebody reporting it and stuff, people are gonna take different things, different way, and just feel like the solid people that I know and just me being a solid individual, I have to watch how I do my content, and like I said, I could get carried away, and it might be some situations I can't really point out where I probably shouldn't have did something or reported, some content,
This call is being recorded.
I shouldn't have reported because I was telling on anybody, but, just reporting the incidents and what's happening, and like, it's just like with them situations, you can't report one without reporting the other, so, like I was about to report, a very vulgar situation, that happened to somebody that's been in here victimizing people, and it finally caught up with him, and he was victimized real bad, and I was going to report that, and, I thought about it like, man, you know what, I ain't going to even do that. I'm going to leave that alone. Another situation came about that I was going to report.
Probably would have been best to leave that situation alone because it's only a matter of time before you pick at the devil's door and the devil decides to answer.
And I felt the same way. So it was just like, I was like, man, I'm going to just stay away from, the little county jail stuff and what's going on here now. When I get out, I'm going to have a plethora, a lot of stories, the stuff, we can speak
now,
up.
when I get out, I'm finna embarrass y'all niggas because I'm finna tell it all.
But like, that's why I'm doing time in here right now for the time being. It ain't really kosher or cool for me to speak on it because, if you rub somebody the wrong way or get somebody mad, you kind of put you, your car, and other people, in potential danger. Or let's just say I speak on what happened to one of these dudes' homies, and my homie happened to hit a module where it ain't good for him. And, they feel the need to, do my homie how they homie was done. Or because I spoke on something, my homie might be lesser than me, might not be a beast like me, and something might happen to him. So these are things that you got to think about. And I know y'all don't be thinking about it because y'all out there in the world, y'all free, and y'all just want content and stuff like that. But that's just the real and the fact of the matter.
But the reality of the situation is lives are on the line. So in dealing with this situation and dealing with these circumstances, you do have to be extremely mindful and extremely cautious of what you do and what you don't say while reporting on these scenarios and scenes and scenarios.
Why I ain't talk about, the fades I had. Did I get ran? No, I didn't get ran. The first fade ain't, by way because, my little brother landed here and dude thought he was going to get down with my little brother. And I was just like, that's not happening. Like, I've been here with you. Me and you ain't got down. So we gonna get that out the way before anything, And, just the second phase, that was just a given, like, tempers was flaring, and like I said, I don't even like when I get into it, like I'll be ready to go all the way. So just like once I got unraveled, that's just what it was. And y'all gotta make it make sense. If I got knocked out or beat up, UFC elbow, how did I even have the second fight? That's what you guys gotta ask yourself. Like, how did he even have the second fight? I should have been hurt. I should have been hurt.
So are we only talking about the first fight here? Or are we talking about the second fight too? Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Shouldn't even been no second fight. That should have just been me and him. It should have just been me and him, and I shouldn't even been able to squab no more. So that's what you guys got to ask yourself, and make it make sense. And a lot of you guys don't be thinking. And this is easy math, 1, 2, 3, this is easy math, So that's just what I got to say about that situation. What y'all been hearing is false. If you ain't heard it from the dudes, don't listen to it, And like I said, if any lies come on here and it's told by the people that I entangle with, then, I'm going to come and I'm going to speak, what happened. And I'm going to bring others, you know what I'm saying, that was there, you know what I'm saying? And others that was there, they already spoke on it to, they homies and other people that was on the street, people calling in, asking them what happened. They ain't told the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to hide with me, you know what I'm saying, period, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to hide, you know what I'm saying? But if people, from the good people, you know what I'm saying, I know my people who watch the channel faithfully and rock with me, you know what I'm saying, I know that y'all been waiting for some content and something juicy like this, but that's why I ain't spoke on it because, you know what I'm saying, I got asked, you know what I'm saying, not to speak on it, you know what I'm saying, by the guy. One of the guys asked me not to speak on the situation, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, it wasn't my intention anyway. Even if he had asked me not to speak on it, I wasn't going to speak on it, but I had just wanted him to know. I didn't know if he was asking me or telling me, so I just had to let him know, like, I don't care what you're talking about, like, I'm going to post what I want to post, you know what I'm saying, that's that, you know what I'm saying, but,
Always an outwardly defiant young and Hefe, for sure.
That's the situation right there, you feel me? We gonna conclude this there, you know what I'm saying? We got some other
content. Said, man, y'all hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. Those are words from young and Hefe about the situation he had in the Los Angeles County jail system. We up out here to the next one, red dot to the left, you know the rest, we go. What it is. TNN Trap News Network. I was with Rich Rapper. I was with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here! If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've Then went and told my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays, but a pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You think I'm outside when it's dangerous? Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.